When observers witnessed this man strolling with his 6 unleashed German shepherds, they were awestruck by the remarkable obedience displayed by the dogs. Some even suspected he was coercing the dogs into submission. However, the revelation of his secret left everyone stunned and amazed. The moment Augusto de Oliveira was spotted on the streets of Hyannis, Massachusetts, walking a tightly knit group of German shepherds, it left people starstruck. Here was a young man in his early 20s, leading a pack of German shepherds that moved with remarkable unity and discipline. The dogs operated as a cohesive unit, with Augusto as their proud leader. This display of raw strength, combined with unwavering obedience, puzzled onlookers, raising numerous questions without answers. As people attempted to unravel Augusto's methods, suspicions grew. Even experienced dog trainers and animal experts struggled to comprehend how these dogs could move in perfect harmony without leashes. When someone dared to approach the pack, they made an astonishing discovery: none of the German shepherds wore leashes, yet they moved as if invisible harnesses bound them together, responding to Augusto's commands. These dogs exhibited the discipline of a military platoon, with no conflicts or attempts at dominance among them. They paid no attention to other dogs passing by, their focus remained solely on their pack and their leader. Onlookers would gaze in amazement as Augusto and his dogs embarked on their daily walks in the streets and parks of Hyannis. Some were so impressed that they would ask to take pictures with them. With a single command, Augusto could halt the dogs and have them pose for pictures. Once the spectators were satisfied, a whistle from Augusto had the dogs back in line, each in their designated position behind him. In no time, this young man and his pack became the talk of the town. Whispers and gossip filled the neighborhood, leading to suspicions that something sinister was afoot. Some neighbors and onlookers grew skeptical of the man who seemed to surround himself exclusively with his dogs. Augusto appeared socially awkward, with few human visitors to his home, fueling speculation. In the evenings, self-appointed investigators would spend hours outside his apartment, peeking through windows and listening for clues to explain how he achieved such extraordinary obedience from his dogs. One particularly nosy lady, dedicated to rescuing stray animals, was convinced that Augusto used electric shock collars to enforce obedience. She rallied neighbors to support a petition calling for authorities to investigate this alleged abusive dog owner. Augusto could have dispelled these doubts by openly sharing his training methods, but he remained secretive when questioned. At most, he would mention his dedication and patience in fine-tuning his training techniques to the point where he could walk his dogs in public without leashes. It was no secret that he had devoted his life to becoming an expert dog trainer. Augusto had grown up surrounded by German shepherds, a breed known for courage and loyalty. These dogs had a strong inclination to protect their loved ones. While this pack of dogs clearly demonstrated loyalty to Augusto, it also triggered concerns that his methods must involve sinister forms of coercion. However, those who took the time to research his background would have avoided invading his privacy. Augusto had spent his boyhood in Brazil, where he discovered his natural ability to influence animal behavior, spending countless hours with dogs on a farm. Augusto's apartment was unlike what one might expect of a dog owner. There were no kennels or pens, instead, the dogs shared beds, couches, and carpets with him. This was a man who revolved his life around dogs. When the police finally entered his apartment, they were astounded by what they saw. Augusto and his dogs lived a unique lifestyle. Fortunately, they found no evidence of neglect or abuse. These German shepherds lived like royalty, receiving the best care and food. Augusto loved them like his own children. Despite the initial outrage at the thought of him mistreating his dogs, Augusto turned this bizarre situation into an opportunity. He transformed his passion into a profitable business, establishing Griffin Shepherd Kennels. Here, he dedicated himself to training dogs to be disciplined and obedient. Many owners sent their puppies to Augusto and received well-behaved, fully trained dogs within weeks. While he guarded his training methods closely, Augusto did reveal that spending extensive time with dogs, feeding them personally, and exercising together helped establish his role as their leader. When dogs recognize their owner's body language and commands and view them as the pack leader, it results in the unity and discipline that people witnessed when Augusto walked with his dogs. Not only could Augusto guide his 6 German shepherds untethered through Hyannis streets, but he claimed to handle up to 15 unleashed dogs simultaneously without any incidents. In recent times, he even ventured into the bustling streets of Boston, where his dogs displayed remarkable discipline despite the challenging environment. Augusto's methods earned him an extraordinary reputation and made him an internet sensation since 2013 when one of his videos went viral. Could you confidently approach unleashed German shepherds on a busy street? What are your thoughts on Augusto's training methods? Share your opinions in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.